Hi, my name's Alexander Gray, and in this video I'm going to be going over everything that has happened with my senior project, the Sassafras Experience, which is a VR wave-based survival game. So, gonna jump right in here. So when I first started my project, what I did was I created some concept art of what I wanted. So my original concept was the starter room with the little tutorial bot, which ended up being scrapped due to time constraints. So this concept art, I feel like this is important to show, but this concept art will probably not be used, except for the eyes there at the bottom. Those, so I may put those. I'm probably gonna put those on the actual enemies because I just think it's a cool design. And then moving on to the second design here, we see the map, which has a tree in the middle, and I designed it to be simple, but I also designed it to be like have a little power uh point, like a king of the hill area. Along with that, there will also be planters in the area. These will serve as cover from enemies, though you don't want to be in one spot for too long, because, they're kind of coming from all directions. So if you're in for one spot for too long, then you'll be surrounded. With the concepts being done, let's jump into the Unreal footage. So this is me booting up Unreal for the first time and setting up my project, being blank. And they do have some little tutorial projects you can like mess around with, like the virtual reality one, which I probably should have done. Which I probably will do that. But here's the first here's the first voice clip of me. I should probably start by new level. If I go back, I don't know what I've done. In the next 17 condensed minutes, you can see me toying around with Unreal with the skybox, trying to figure out how that works, and also clicking out Windows Defender thing. Windows Defender thinks Unreal is a virus, so thanks Microsoft. But anywho, but you can see me toying around with stuff, and I'm actually following the map concept that we talked about. That second image I flashed, which I'll throw it up again. And I'm also messing around with the geometry section for making my map, which I'm using to make walls and the platform because I can hollow it out. So that's nice. Along with that, I also made some little planters, but ran into a problem. Yeah, close, but that's not what I'm wanting. Oh, well, cone. Oh, so you work that one works, but the other one won't. What's the deal with that? Whatever. Okay, so we've run into another problem. uh, so as I continue to build or try to build my planters, I do actually build my planters and save them as a blueprint. I'm gonna continue working on the map, adding little rows of planters, which I delete in a later clip and replace with like just single planters, and I also add stairs. Try to speed this up faster. Kind of a delicate process. I've never built blueprints in Unreal, but yeah. And from what my mentor has told me, the process which I'm doing, which the reason why I'm building it out of like gray blocks, and I'm gonna texture them later, obviously, but the reason why I'm building it out of gray blocks so I can like paint in Photoshop, so I know what I want. My mentor says that's called a whiteout, but I'll plop up a picture of what I did with the whiteout, which you'll see later. So I'm going to be listening to this while I'm working. Yeah, I didn't think my computer could hear Spotify. So I'm just going to have to mute out the entirety of the rest of the clip and speed it up, and I'm just going to provide context on what I'm doing. So in this clip, what I'm doing is I'm editing the map more. I've built railing, which I did off camera at school because I can't record at school. Along with that, I'm also making a tree for the centerpiece that was in the concept art. But other than that, while the video is going on, I think it's a good time to bring up a point on why I designed the map the way it is. So as you can see in this little sketch out here, which I took from Unreal and painted in Photoshop, it shows the areas that are best suited for the game and where you want to be. So the green area right there is the best place you can be, because you know, higher ground usually wins the game. The orange area is like a little okay area, just like you're gonna be attacked more. The pink areas are definitely where you don't want to be, because those are right in front of the doors, and as robots are coming in, you're probably gonna be shot at by them. The yellow is, well, the doors. The doors will be there. Yeah, but other than that, that's pretty much the other. Other than that, the reason why I also designed it like this is because it's simple and it's easy to understand, and having a non-complex map for people who most likely haven't used VR is probably a good idea. And here we are sketching out the little tree for the whiteout. But basically just layering blocks up on each other. And I go back into Photoshop to color the area. You know, transforming the whiteout into like what I want from the project. So if you didn't see the beginning where I flashed it up, here we go. That's the art there. As you can see in the picture, you know, the tree is gonna have red leaves. It's gonna be less blocky than the whiteout. And the planters are gonna have little red bushes. Other than that, that pretty much wraps up that clip. So, and before we go on to the final Unreal clip, I'm gonna like flash up some PNGs because I couldn't record these parts at school, but I was working on modeling at school and following a tutorial by Blender Guru on YouTube on how to make a donut. So here is the little result of that right here. So I think it turned out pretty good. There's a little donut, and I'm not going to be texturing it in Blender. I'm not going to be texturing any of my assets in Blender because Quixel will do that for me if I have to figure out how to export that. But when I do, I'll be modeling everything in there, and it should make my process a lot easier. So I'm texturing some more stuff in here. The main goal with this session was texturing the entire map. So tried lining stuff up perfectly to make it seem more natural. And I still don't know how that Megascans plugin works. I have to do a bit more research on that. But other than that, I was lining up the textures. I found floor texture which looked better than the one I created in Quixel, which gives it more of a gardeny vibe. But yeah, and then I ran into the problem with the tree here. Shoot. Dang it, now I have to freaking... I would like to point out in this section that I am not an idiot, okay? I did actually save it to Blender. I managed to do that while I was at school. And I tried recording that, but Game Bar does not really work well with my PC. So basically I have this photo here of the tree in Blender and me throwing cylinders around it. So there we go. I'm currently redesigning the tree in Blender, which exporting it from Unreal was tough, but at least it's the actual scale size, so I don't have to like worry about scaling it when I get back into Unreal. Oh well, I have my tree in Blender, so I'm not really gonna cry over that much. I'm gonna do those. I am gonna put that there. Okay, so there's that right there. That's kind of a stand-in. And so in these clips, just working on the tree still, like the little stand-in thing. Still can't believe I deleted that, but basically, gonna be going down here. I'm gonna be adding little area, and I'm gonna be using the foliage tool to paint some little grass in the no dirt area there, and also gonna be painting in the planters, and it's worked out fine so far. But here comes the next problem on my little list. I think that turned out great, but the next problem. I need that to be red. So that's on my little list of things to work on, trying to get those plants red. But other than that, I also cut some more doors into the walls and retextured the outer wall. And I did actually find I had a lot more textures than I thought I did. I have no idea where these textures came from, but I'm not complaining because I have a glassy texture now for the railing, which you just saw there. So my next goal would be, which I'm aiming for a Christmas break, get some modeling done, get the robots animated, which is going to be hard, work on some code, which should be easy, and this is kind of a theory right now, but Unreal does have little VR hands that you can use, so I'm wondering if I could export those into Blender and then see how their animations work. So when I make my hands, can animate those myself. But so far, that's all I've gotten. Christmas break is where I'm going to be working the most on this, so be recording all I can December, and I'll come back with another video. So thanks for watching.